Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I got a request from my last video to talk about family channels and my opinion on them. So obviously, family vlogging channels are a bit controversial. Some people say they're just a happy family, sharing their lives with the internet. And other people say they're exploiting their kids for money and fame. Especially since they are opening the doors for potential predators to see their videos and watch their videos with their kids in it for the wrong reasons. Now, there are definitely some blatantly awful family channels. The Ace family. Between casually flexing their wealth.
It's so nice to be able to go from the fitness gym to our master bedroom instead of having to go all the way downstairs.
Laughing as they purchase an adult toy for their toddler who clearly thinks it's candy.
God. You don't need that. Come here. Show Catherine what you have in your hand. Show Catherine. Show her. She says it's a lollipop.
And just straight up being inappropriate for their children.
But sometimes mommy looks a little too good, she looks super sexy.
Not to mention the fact that they recently uploaded a vlog of Catherine giving birth, a few videos of her journey through labor. They vlogged so much of it, and I do find that kind of strange because it's the second you're out of the womb, you already have a camera in your face. But I understand that they wanted to, record the experience so they can look back at it and share it with their audience. I mean, it got 9 million views. It was more of the way Austin reacted in the vlog that really weirded me out. He seemed to be so concerned with filming labor that he forgot that his wife was actually in labor. You'll see what I mean.
Oh man. Okay, well. You just tell me to shh. Okay, we're gonna step outside for a second. Let me know if you need anything. Let me know if you need anything. Open the door, you come in hello. Okay, so we walk over here. We got the little nurse set up right here, the little computer, putting all the little info for the baby. Okay, I'm ready. Ooh, baby, this light is perfect on you. You look so beautiful. Can I take a picture of you? Text me. I'm gonna be bored in this room. Not sure how long it's gonna take. Ooh, this lighting is not okay. We gotta get this lighting popping, baby.
Imagine being an OBGYN and having to deal with vloggers setting up camera equipment and lighting stuff and trying to get the perfect angle while you're trying to deliver a child. Okay, you're doing great, Catherine. I see a hand. Keep pushing. Austin. 1 sec, babe. The lighting's pretty off. Are you serious? Yeah, 1 sec, I just gotta fix this. Honey, did you pack the tripod? This job gets weirder every day. But of course, they aren't the only family channels in existence. They're just one of the only ones I see on the trending page. Probably because they have somehow accumulated 18 million people who genuinely enjoy their content. Now personally, I'm not really into family channels. I think they're more popular with children because when I look at the Ace family's comment section, they all seem to be 11 years old. But that doesn't mean they aren't criticized often. Just recently, the YouTube couple Micah, is how you spell Micah? It looks so weird. Whatever, not important. Stauffer and James Stauffer gave up their autistic toddler whom they adopted from China. They were a family channel and they made content that revolved around raising him, Huxley, and whatnot. According to the article that I read, the revenue from ads and sponsorships actually paid for the adoption. And they asked their subscribers to chip in $5 in order to help provide for him and care for him for the special needs that they were told he has. After 2 years, they stopped showing him in vlogs. And of course people noticed because, you can't just adopt a child and revolve your channel around his adoption and ask people to chip in money for his care and then just suddenly stop showing him in his vlogs and act like people aren't going to notice. And once they did, Micah and James made a formal announcement that they had rehomed Huxley. This caused a lot of backlash, understandably, because it seemed like they just exploited him for money and, attention. And then once they realized that he actually, had specific needs, they didn't want to take care of him. Even when they were informed prior to his adoption that he had special needs, specifically brain damage from what I read. They were looking forward to the attention and praise they would get from, adopting this child from this, special needs child from China. And then once they realized, oh, he actually has special needs that we have to take care of, we're not ready for that responsibility. They just rehomed him. Maybe they focused too much on people's reactions to them adopting him and the praise they would get, and they forgot that he's an actual human being they have to take care of. Children are a lifelong commitment. not a "we adopted a child from China for 2 years" challenge. Now that is just one example of what people often accuse family channels of, which is child exploitation. In other words, these parents are using their children for attention and fame and profiting off of them. And some parents might say like, oh, well, our kids love doing this, and if at any moment they came to us and said that they didn't want to do it anymore, their cameras would be shut off and we would say we're done. But I have a hard time believing that, since many of these family channels, they gained a lot of subscribers in recent years. And with popularity comes an audience that is expecting your content on a regular basis. And with that comes money. And when you have millions of subscribers like the Ace family or the LeBron family or others, you're going to be making quite a bit of money. Like I said, that video that the Ace family made about the labor had 9 million views. This becomes a full-time job for many families because they need time to film every day, or on a regular basis, to edit these videos, to upload them, and to manage their channel. It becomes a business. So if you're a child who was born into one of these families and you don't want to be filmed after a while, you realize that you really don't want your childhood on display for everybody to see, you don't want to be filmed, you have your family's financial stability to think of. Because your children now have partial responsibility for the family's income. If the Ace family's kids suddenly didn't want to be filmed, which they're toddlers, so I don't really know how they would express that properly, are they going to risk losing their main source of income and potentially their whole freaking mansion? And at this young age, can they really consent to being filmed like this? Which I know might sound weird because of course they are child actors that are raised in the spotlight from a very young age, even though many of them don't have great futures after that. But I think this is different. With child actors, although they are in the spotlight a lot, they still have some privacy. They can go home to their bedroom without having a camera shoved in their face immediately. It's not like the paparazzi are hiding under their bed when they get home. But with these kids and family channels, this is their life. Their childhood is plastered all over the internet for everybody to see. And a few years ago, I remember that YouTube made regulations on channels that feature children. It was in an effort to protect those children from potential predators who could be taking those clips and sharing them on the dark web, or just areas where they shouldn't be shared on. And I remember a popular YouTuber making a video about this. She addressed her concern with the new rules and basically said that although she wants children to be protected, she also was worried about the families that have family vlogging channels as their main source of income, and that this new rule could negatively affect their channel and their livelihood as a whole. And I understand that. I know there are plenty of wholesome families who aren't looking to exploit their children while doing this. They probably just want to have a fun career where they can stay at home with their kids, spend more time as a family while also making a living. But at the same time, it kind of sounded like she was just saying, yeah, it sucks that pedophiles might be potentially preying on these children on the internet, but some people need to film their children in order to pay rent. I don't know, the idea of relying on your children in order to pay your rent and make a living doesn't sit right with me. It further proves that if these children didn't want to be filmed, would their parents stop right away? And many of these videos show sensitive moments for the kids, or they make clickbaity titles with the thumbnail of their kid crying or something. Because the first thing you do when your child is upset is to pick up the camera and start vlogging it. Honey, come here. Your dad and I have something to tell you. What's up? Oh, are we filming? Yeah, come sit down, sweetie. We are so sorry to tell you this, but this morning your dog got ran over. Oh my gosh, who let her in the street? I'm sorry, she got out by accident. She's been with us since I was a baby. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Yeah. Ooh, can we get a thumbnail? What? I mean, you're crying, it'll be good for views. Bella just got ran over by a car and you're filming this? Honey, rent is due on Friday, we need this. What? Oh, I bought tissues yesterday, they're in the bathroom, go get them. Because of course, they're basing content purely off of their own lives. And if their lives aren't interesting, their channel isn't going to do very well. They might take those sensitive moments and use it for a thumbnail of a video, because they know it'll get a lot of views. It's like a reality TV show. You need to keep people engaged. A lot of the characters you see in these reality TV shows are just downright terrible and dramatic. I've heard that some of the dance girls from Dance Moms have PTSD from it, from getting yelled at by a bunch of adults all day. That's what you love about it. You love seeing these people act crazy. You love the drama. It's attention grabbing. So some of these families will record their children while they're visibly upset. When your daily life becomes your job, the lines of privacy can become blurred. Not to mention the fact that these family channels can feature children in their important years of development. When they're going through puberty and changing and just in general going through those awkward stages in life that they may not want the internet to see. And you might think that's a bit ironic for me to say since I'm 15 and I have a YouTube channel. But this isn't me. I'm not showing you my life or my family, and heck, you don't even know my name. I'm just here discussing different topics on the internet and giving my opinion on them. I'm just a commentary channel. But these family channels are different. I think these channels could also be harmful because these children could be encouraged to suppress their real emotions on camera. Obviously, no one wants a camera shoved in their face while they're sad or upset, and it's kind of embarrassing when people see you cry. But unfortunately, with many of these channels, tears just get more views, I guess. Another thing about these channels and why they're so controversial is the scandals that they get into. These scandals a lot of times revolve around the parents playing some kind of really cruel prank on their kids and filming it and uploading it for the world of YouTube to see. The YouTube channel Daddy05 was very popular, and it came under a lot of fire for the cruel pranks that they would play on their kids. In one of these videos, the dad went as far as to tell his son, his young son, that he was going to be put up for adoption, and then shove a camera in his face to film his reaction.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna leave next week.
I'm living with my family here, not anywhere else.
No, you're leaving.
I don't care, I'm not leaving.
You are.
What, do you not like me as a kid?
I do like you as a kid, but you're really annoying. Don't you hit me. What are you doing? Stop that.
No!
We're packing your stuff.
No!
Stop it.
I see that though.
Cody, you stop that. Stop. All right? Stop it.
Go. Bye.
Just watching that clip. Imagine being a child and these are your parents. What goes through someone's mind to think that it's okay to put a camera in front of a young child's face and tell them that they're going to be put up for adoption because they're annoying? And at first the kid didn't believe them, but then he was clearly upset and scared as he was screaming in his bedroom, thinking that his parents were going to leave him. Anyone with 2 freaking brain cells would see that and know that's disgusting, that's not okay. And that's not the only thing. They also pranked the same son by hiding from him in the mall and making him think that he lost his parents.
Cody!
We're right here.
I'm scared. I'm glad you're feeling it.
Thank you.
You're standing right there.
You better now?
You know, just every kid's worst nightmare. They just hid from him in the store, filmed him as he was just looking around in confusion, and then once he was about to ask a stranger for help, they finally came out of the depths of wherever they were and told him that it was just a prank. How weird would that be? Like if a kid came up to you and said they couldn't find their parents, and then their parents come out and they're just like, oh, sorry son, we were just pranking you for a YouTube video. I would worry about the safety and well-being of that child. And I guess this prank isn't the most extreme thing they could have done, but it's still pretty scary. When I was a kid, if I couldn't find my mom for 5 seconds in the store, I panicked immediately. And he was quite upset afterwards, as you can see.
How you feeling?
Thank you.
You're standing right there.
You better now?
These parents were just looking to make money and fame off of traumatizing their children. Fortunately, they deleted the videos after backlash came, and I think actually they were charged with child neglect or something. After receiving backlash for making videos where they screamed and cursed at their children as a prank, recording them as they're crying from being yelled at and then laughing about it later. Honestly, some people in this world just don't need to reproduce. And that's not the only family channel that does pranks. The LeBron family faced a lot of backlash last year when they pranked their then 6-year-old by telling her they were going to take her puppy away, and then proceeded to record her while she had her face in the couch, visibly upset.
We just kind of put the camera away, and I really ended up pouring some stuff on my shirt, and we just had to inform her of some bad news, some sad news that she didn't know about.
And a bit more extreme, the Prince family did a video quite a while ago, like 8 months ago I think, where she pranked her husband into thinking that she was murdered in the bathtub.
Yo, B! Bianca! B! Bianca! Yo, Dad, Mom! Bro. B! Bianca, wake up! B, wake the up! Yo, get in here! Mom! Bro, oh my God! Oh my God! B, wake up! Dude. She looked like the jump. I need to get out of here, bro. Hold up! Why would you do Bianca? You don't play like that!
I'm so sorry. I love you too.
I was
trying to prank him.
Look, I might as well have said I got a workout in already because I'm sweating now just from thinking that your life was taken. Like,
Text me a while ago.
I'm
told me to
dripping
come
sweat
over.
right now. Like,
The
look at
freaking
me.
doors open
It's
and
not
the
funny,
furniture
bro.
everywhere.
Now, obviously, I don't think this is real because of their initial reaction and the police never showed up. But even if that was real, that's just so messed up. To make your husband think that you were murdered and then call the police. Imagine being a cop and having to deal with like some YouTube prank video like this. Just why? So in conclusion, I'm not a huge fan of family vlogging channels. I think that some families go into it with good intentions, but they can just so easily be absorbed, like become absorbed with the money and the views and trying to make their life a TV show. Taking advantage of sensitive moments to try to get a viral video. Making your kids cry to get on the trending page. You can easily forget what privacy is and end up damaging your children and their childhood. I think if you want to do a family channel, maybe make something besides vlogs. Do like challenge videos or make skits or something. Just try not to make your personal life your job. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was just my personal take on family vlogging channels. You can have your own, obviously. But as always, please comment down below what you want me to discuss next, and I will see you guys next time. Stay safe, y'all.